Hi, it's Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. How you doing? Some more practical recipes for you. Went to the gym today and need a nice hearty salad afterwards for Deb. And Dax, are you gonna eat some salad with us?
Sure.
Do you guys want to? Should I introduce you guys real quick?
Oh, sure.
To my friends on YouTube, and then I'll make a nice salad here. This is Deb. She's going to be competing in a bodybuilding contest, and she wants to tone up and trim up, so she called me in, and you're pretty excited.
Yes, I am.
It's like you can see how this makes sense when it comes to getting tightened up, right?
Yes.
How about you, Dax? You're pretty excited about real food.
Yeah, I've been trying to eat better and everything.
Good. Yeah, so before you were doing this and that, but your dad said you were pretty excited about eating healthy raw food. So, well, thanks for having me here. You guys are really great, and I'm going to make a salad here, so thanks for letting me introduce you guys. They're doing awesome, and we're eating really awesome, and Dax had a sprout salad today, a whole bowl of sprouts, so that's pretty good for a young guy at 12 years old. I got a salad here for you guys. Thank you very much. And I've got some bok choy, arugula, spinach, celery salad. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bok choy, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. What I'm going to do is just go right down the middle and split these in half. Otherwise the chunks might be too large, right? And you're going to be with me the whole time while I chop and shred on this video here, and I've got a beautiful bowl here I'm going to fill up. I think I could probably do 2 of these at a time. And this just makes it so that there's just nice pieces. I don't mind some nice big pieces of green in my salad. The other thing you can do too, which would really be kind of cool, is to use the food processor and get some nice, either you could shredded bok choy salad where there's really small pieces, or you could use the chopper blade on the Cuisinart food processor, and that makes some nice pieces as well. But I figured I would just do it by hand today because not everyone has the tools. I did make a video that'll be available for digital download in a couple months. There's a lot of editing to be done and stuff, but showing you all the kitchen tools and how to get started in the raw food kitchen. And we go into fancy detail. We even have the dehydrator there, the food processor, the Vitamix, the juicer, and some other fancy little tools, because I was in a raw food kitchen that was really set up, like had everything, because they had affordability. But the thing is what I don't want people to get discouraged thinking that you have to have a dehydrator and you have to have a food processor and you have to have all this juicer to get started on a raw food diet, because you don't. You do need a knife. You don't really need the knife either. You could just eat the bok choy, but to have fun and set yourself up with nice textures, you just need a knife and a cutting board. And then you need some ideas like this from somebody who's been doing this for forever so that you can get started. So there's the bok choy, and there's some nice big pieces there, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to take some spinach and toss that in there as well. And then I've got some arugula. Now with the arugula, it's a bit spicy. It's a bit more bitter than a lot of the other herbs. So you don't want to overpower. So see, this is a fair amount of arugula. For a beginner, you might want to do like half this much. But you don't want to overpower the salad with arugula. So I just like to put a little bit. It's really powerful blood cleansing kind of herb, and it's very flavorful. It's got a nice earthy flavor to it. So like I said, don't overpower it, but just get enough in there. And once you get yourself a nice dressing, you'll be good to go. A little more spinach. And then I've got some celery next. You could definitely leave the celery out, but we had some already kind of cut up over there, so I thought, let's just do it. Because you really can't go wrong. Throw a bunch of greens and herbs into a bowl, and make yourself a nice low-fat salad dressing. In this case, it's going to be, again, a no-fat salad dressing. This salad dressing that I'm going to make here is one of my staples, and I mentioned it to you in one of the last videos, how you can make that, and then you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. But this is the simple, basic, like just remember this, and then you'll be able to just launch off into so many different variations. It's not even funny. So a few cloves of garlic, and then you've got then I've got 3 mandarin oranges. You can also use just regular oranges, or you can use the little cuties, or any type of citrus fruit. I imagine you could even use grapefruit if you wanted. Lemon probably wouldn't go over as well, but more of the sweet orange or mandarin. And then a couple of, or several of these tomatoes, probably say 2 cups. So just about equal parts of orange to tomato. That's all you really need to remember. For those that need measurements, I would say 1 cup of orange segments and 1 cup of either chopped tomato or 1 cup of cherry tomatoes. And then I've got a little handful of basil here. Sometimes you can rip the stems off, but in the Vitamix it pulverizes it so much that the little fiber is not going to hurt anybody. So I toss the basil in as well. So how's that for simplicity? Garlic, orange, tomato, and basil dressing. And you can also feel free to toss in an avocado, or if you like a little bit more fat, you're a bodybuilder, or you're really, really hungry, you can toss a whole avocado in. You can replace the basil with dill. You can also replace the basil with cilantro or parsley, or like I said in the video, the last salad video, you can put them all in there and just make a herbal orange tomato herbal dressing. So let's see how this goes here. If you like it a little spicy, you could throw some cayenne in there. I think that went very well. I think what I will do is let everyone put their own dressing on. So I will tell you how this dressing is. Perfect. It's not overpowering. Smooth, sweet, delicious. Still just make it a nice, savory, delicious, enjoyable meal for us here tonight to build up after a nice, heavy workout. Deb put me through it. I'm like, it's been about 2 months since I've been in the gym, so I'll be feeling it tomorrow. But it was really nice to get back in the gym and pump some weights. My appetite was like, came right back. So get yourself some exercise if you're gonna eat. And also go out and play in the sunshine, in the fresh air whenever you get a chance. Get away from the computer. Go outside and walk. If people that want to lose weight, this is what it's all about right here. These are your evening meals. No fat, filling, nutrient dense, high fiber, fill you up, satisfy you, delicious, and yet nothing dead, nothing cooked, nothing that's going to stick to you, nothing fancy. This whole thing probably costs $8 or $10. You spend way more than that when you go out to dinner. I can't afford the raw food thing. Let me tell you, my friends, if you're a human being that has a desire to be healthy, you can't afford not to do the raw foods. This is the way to go. These are the foods that create cell function that is beautiful, flexible, and peaceful. Dan the man has never been so peaceful. She says, give him a squeeze. I'm skinnier than I've ever been in many, many years, but that's because I went through the detox and I feel really, really, really good right now. I got a lot of junk out of my body. I will talk about detox in the future, but for now, enjoy these salads and go walk your butt off if you're trying to lose weight, and eat 3 times as much if you're trying to gain weight, and we'll talk about that in the future too, but these videos have to be done. And thank you very much. Subscribe to these videos on YouTube. Friend me on Facebook. If you really want to be my friend, please don't fill in a space if you're not going to communicate with me and get involved and help my friends and create a community there. And then check all the links below because that keeps the deal going for us here. Thank you very much. Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator, coming at you live, helping people to improve their lives. Peace.
Yay! Austin, Texas.